Hi, my name is Erica Woodland. I'm based in Oakland, California. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I am here representing the National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network that launched about 2 months ago.
Hi there. My name is Tommy Lobbin. I work for Johnson & Johnson in our strategic philanthropy group, and I work in the HIV and digital health portfolio.
So, Erica, could you tell us what are the 3 key takeaways that you have heard from the session that you'll take away home?
I think it's really important to use social media for my community because a lot of folks are isolated, and so it was very helpful to have information about the specific platforms and how to engage people through those platforms. And for me, being somebody who's not very social media savvy, the information was really accessible, and so it helped kind of diminish some of my anxiety around using it.
And Erica, what is the first thing that you are going to change in using social media once you get home?
So I already had this plan in the works, but it's going to get sped up. I'm going to actually be bringing on a social media intern. There are a lot of amazing young people who are experts at this, and so I'm hoping to bring somebody on and find a way to stipend them.
So Tommy, could you tell us how social media has played a role in advocating for HIV and AIDS? And maybe if you could give us some examples from your work as well.
Yeah, I think social media is a great bridge between generations, and I think as a younger generation comes into this, they're facing a new type of HIV epidemic than the past 2 decades. And I think it's important that the work is both understood historically as well as translated into this new face of HIV. And particularly with the new generation, I think it's good to keep these issues really live and in a format that they can adopt and get involved in. Specifically, what I'm talking about is the launch of global initiatives and the ability of social media to tie communities from all around the world together, both young and old, and to make sure that everyone's aligned and understands how they personally can contribute both themselves and the organizations they work with to those global goals.
So this is a question addressed to both of you. And Erica, could you tell us about an individual or organization that you're inspired by on social media?
That's a great question. Currently, I'm a big fan and groupie of QPOC Mental Health. They started some time ago basically as a peer support space to connect queer people of color who are struggling with mental illness. And they share great resources and memes and photos, and so it's been really inspiring to see their work.
Okay. Can you share the same as well, Tommy? Do you have any organization that is inspiring you on social media?
Yeah, I think it'd be easy for me to say some of the bigger global players like UNAIDS or Michelle Sidibe or some of the more well-known global actors. But for me personally, it's one of my colleagues. It's really admirable how he combines both his personal flavor as well as uses that to address real issues in the world. And the way that he brings these topics out, I think, is very unique, and it's really been a steep learning curve for me to get into social media, and I think he's really helped me adopt it very well. Thanks, Zach.